Man, it's dark as grizzly up in here, but I don't care. Y'all gonna get this word tonight. So let's talk about tasting and see that the Lord is good. So I asked God to give me like some more insight on what this meant. So you want to taste and see you want to taste and see that the Lord is good, right? So the fruit that we can get to taste is by meditating on His Word. By meditating on His Word, we are able to. So I'll put it this way: Romans 12:2 tells us to be transformed by the renewing of our mind. So, say for instance, Romans 12:2, that verse is like a fruit that we're tasting, and we're tasting that fruit. Then once we start to actually and intentionally, it's all about our attention. We intentionally apply that verse to our life, where we make changes to renew our mind by doing things. And so once we start to apply those things, we start putting certain boundaries in place, or like things to prevent us from falling into sin. Then that's when we will start to see the good fruit that comes from it. And there you go. It's that simple. Tasting to see that the Lord is good. We tasted Romans 12:2. We applied that to our life, and now we see that it was good. It bore much great fruit. As simple as that. And also another example will be in First Peter, where it tells us to be vigilant, sober-minded. We can do the same thing like we did Romans 12 verse 2. We could take and taste First Peter, where it tells us to be sober-minded. We apply that to our life, and then we start to see the fruit where we're on guard, and we won't be able to be ensnared by the enemy's traps that he throws at us. And so that was another example of how we can taste and see that the Lord is good. We intentionally apply what we learned in Scripture. That's what it means to taste and see that the Lord is good.